What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to You Think It We Say It with Rissa and Quan. From the jump, Rissa playfully waited to hear if Quan was going to say her name. He did, of course. And the two welcomed everyone back with big smiles. "Did you miss us?" they teased, quickly answering their own question. "We missed you too." But today's episode had an extra special vibe. It was Quan's first official day in his 30s, a full 24 hours into this new chapter. "I'm 30, y'all. My birthday was yesterday and I still can't believe it," Quan admitted. Rissa immediately jumped in, asking how he felt. "Feel 30, he replied matter-of-factly, before explaining that he'd woken up with back pain. Rissa laughed it off, insisting it was all in his head and promising a massage to make him feel young again. Quan, never missing a beat, cheekily requested a happy ending, which made them both crack up. But soon, the conversation shifted to the real topic everyone had been waiting for: marriage. Rissa pointed out that over the past couple of years, marriage had been a huge topic not just between them, but among their supporters. "You guys don't just want us to talk about marriage, you want to see us get married," she said. Quan agreed, explaining that part of why they hadn't gone too deep on the subject before was because they preferred action over endless talk. They didn't want to be that couple who kept saying one day without making it happen. Rissa then turned to Quan with the big question: "How do you view marriage? What does it mean to you?" Quan's answer was heartfelt. He described marriage as a beautiful, spiritual, and sacred commitment, a vow to love, stay loyal, and remain dedicated to your partner for eternity. "Once we get married, we're locked in forever," he said. He even admitted he'd always dreamed of being a husband and having a big, beautiful wedding. Rissa completely agreed, but added an important perspective. It's not enough to simply want to be married. You have to want to be a husband or wife. That's a different mindset. "Marriage," she said, "is a spiritual bond, not just a status." Then came the curveball. Quan mentioned that marriage was technically a contract. Rissa's head instantly turned. She'd never heard him describe it that way before, and her reaction was immediate. "What do you mean?" Quan tried to explain, but she cut in with her own thoughts, worried that seeing marriage as a piece of paper could set the wrong tone. Quan clarified that he didn't mean marriage itself was just a contract, but that the legal side, the marriage license, is technically contractual. "If you want, I'll call it a document," he laughed, lightening the mood. From there, they got into why some couples wait to get married. For some, it's about learning each other, growing together, and making sure it's the right time. They acknowledged that many people assume long-term dating without a wedding means it will never happen, but pointed out that this is only true if marriage is never discussed. In their case, it had been a topic since the very start, and their values were aligned from day one. Rissa noted that over the years, Quan had consistently shown his commitment, from proposing to continuing to talk about their wedding plans. "People don't see the work we've put into this relationship," she said, "so I get why they might think we're just waiting around." Quan found it funny that some folks act like only one person is waiting for the other. "Don't we both have to be on the same page?" he asked. They both agreed that in some relationships, women are unfortunately dragged along by a man who talks but never acts. But that wasn't their story. "I'm not all talk," Quan stated proudly. "That's the difference. I'm not like other men."